kind of go back to that flashback video, Joe Biden speaking publicly about using American taxpayer dollars in Ukraine to pressure Ukrainians to fire a prosecutor who was giving Burisma problems. Here it is.
And I went over for, I guess, the 12th, 13th time to Kyiv, and I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. I said, no, I said, I'm not going to, or we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion. I said, you're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I looked, I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. Got fired.
So now we know the FBI knew 3 years ago from this informant that this public admission by Joe Biden was done in exchange for millions of dollars cash wired from Ukrainian nationals to the Bidens. This is as much a story about the Bidens, though, John, really, as it is the FBI, right?
Yep. Yeah, listen, I mean, the FBI kept the American people from knowing things that were true, and they allowed the disinformation campaign to go on, whether it was the laptop or my reporting that was being dismissed. They knew there was a good reason that this information should be brought before the American people. Listen, we don't know if the informant's report is true yet. We have a lot of reason to see some of it happen, right? Tonight on the show, the former intelligence chief of the FBI, one of the highest ranking officials that ever held a job in the FBI, is going to talk to Amanda Ahead and I on the show. And I believe he's going to tell us that based on this document, there was reason to open a criminal investigation, not of Hunter Biden, but of Joe Biden himself. If he says that, we'll have that for you live at 6 o'clock tonight. But yeah, listen, the FBI should have investigated this more, but all those reporters, all those Democrats in Congress, all of those intelligence experts, quote unquote, I'll put those in air quotes for now, who lied to us, they have an obligation now to come clean to the American people. Who gave them the talking points? Who told them to destroy the credibility of people like myself and Rudy Giuliani and others? What did they know when they were saying these things? Next week, I'm going to make public some documents that I have won through litigation. And when people see them, they're going to start to see that some of the testimony in the Ukraine impeachment trial of Donald Trump, impeachment 1 back in 2019 and 2020, well, it may not hold water much longer. We have some exclusive documents from the United States government, from various agencies, that are going to call into question some of the claims made to try to convict Donald Trump during the Senate trial. We'll make that available next week. This is all fitting together. I think someone in the Biden camp that I talked to this morning said something very profound. It feels like there's a giant dam breaking. We don't know who the water is going to carry downstream yet.